Hey everybody, it's John Pollock here alongside Jimmy Corderas chatting about TNA Slammiversary event from Sunday night in Boston, Massachusetts as the company turned 11 years old. Let's dive into the main event. Bully Ray keeps the TNA title over Sting. Lots of overbooking in this match, but one that the crowd was certainly responding to and really trying to build this whole match around the pile driver.
Absolutely. It kind of made sense to build it around a move that's been very devastating over the years, but it would have made more sense if the Knockouts didn't try to use a pile driver earlier in the show. That's just a little thing. See, here's the thing. This is the theme of the whole pay-per-view for me. Good in-ring action. I enjoyed it, but there were the little things that kind of ticked me off a little bit.
And tell us just a little bit about, for those not familiar, Jimmy, you know, when agents are putting together matches, that's kind of the whole goal is that, you know, you want to tell these different stories in matches and not kind of have one overshadow the other and kind of tell those individual stories.
Hence the overbooking in the main event. There were too many stories being told at once, and it kind of convolutes the finish. It was the right choice. I think Bully Ray retaining the championship is right. It's just the way it was done is a little bit confusing.
And also begs the question, why doesn't Sting have any friends in TNA when all these run-ins are occurring on Bully Ray's behalf and no one coming to help poor Sting, nor an explanation for why anyone is coming?
Well, there's a restaurant just north of Boston that the wrestlers tend to frequent quite often. I think they left early and went there.
There you go. Maybe Timmy White was entertaining all the TNA baby
Could
faces.
be.
That could have happened. Let's talk about the shocker of the year, I think, in 2013. Going into this show, I don't know if anyone had any expectations for Gail Kim and Taryn Terrell, who stole the show, in my opinion, with their last knockout standing match. Fantastic match, fantastic 10 minutes from these two. Easily the best match of Taryn Terrell's career. These women deserve all the credit for just having a great match, I thought.
Absolutely. Hats off to both ladies, and my apologies for saying earlier in our preview that I wasn't really interested in this. Boy, did they make me interested. These ladies worked really hard, and hats off to them.
Yeah, they just did a phenomenal job. If you missed that match, that is one to go out of your way and see. And another one that was another excellent match was AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, and battling with the difficulties right now of AJ Styles' character. He's kind of just this brooding babyface heel. You don't know how to respond to him. He's completely changed his in-ring style. But a surprising finish, though, Jimmy.
I thought so, too. I thought it's surprising because you have now the new inductee going into the Hall of Fame, Kurt Angle, versus the guy who's being booked to be the savior of the company. So who do you put over in this situation? I thought it would be the guy that's going to be the savior of the company. Apparently not. Kurt Angle, the future Hall of Famer.
Yes, they did announce on the pay-per-view Kurt Angle will be the second inductee into the Hall of Fame. Are you a fan of this choice?
I know that Kurt Angle, obviously, first ballot Hall of Famer. There is no doubt about that. And still one of the best wrestlers on the planet. But having an active wrestler going into a Hall of Fame just doesn't make sense for me.
Yeah, and also coming the same week, he did an interview stating that, well, never say never. I might have another run with the WWE left in me. Awesome.
Well, maybe that was the whole thing. They wanted to trump the WWE.
Well, there you go. Also on this card, we saw Chris Sabin win the X Division title in the opening Ultimate X match, kind of telling the story of him being on the sidelines for 2 years, coming back, winning the title, and he'll have that opportunity to cash in that X Division title for a TNA title shot later this summer.
Yes, Mr. Sabin has won the X Division title.
That was the best. Hulk Hogan came out. First of all, let's just chat about Hulk Hogan on this show. He was something else. Came out the most foul-mouthed Hulk Hogan promo in his entire career. Many words which we cannot even repeat here.
Oh, absolutely not, even on cable. And yeah, a little surprising, Hulk Hogan getting a little edgy there. I guess burning his hand maybe changed him a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so. Very, very angry Hulk Hogan. But I did like the fact that they put some focus on Chris Sabin. Mm-hmm. You had Gunner, who they really built the whole tag match around, putting the titles on Storm and Gunner. And you seem to have this initiative of, we need to get some baby faces up and running because the Stings of the world are nice for a nice novelty, but they're not the long-term solution at the top.
Right. It's time to build new stars and get new guys over. And even though Gunner has been there for a while, he's been off TV for a while, so he's still kind of fresh right now.
Well, I'm going to give this one a thumbs up, Jimmy. Yourself?
Yeah, thumbs up. I liked it.
There you go. A thumbs up TNA pay-per-view. Leave your comments below. We want to know what your match of the night was. And you can follow him at Jimmy Corderas, at Law Radio. And TNA now doesn't return to pay-per-view until October for Bound for Glory.